Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, TyLoTheGentleman. And for all y'all that want a piece of One Piece, welcome to Wano Piece. Before we even start this video, I want to give a special shout out and thank you to the Wano Piece pirate crew for always liking this video before it even starts. If you want to be a part of the Wano Piece pirate crew, hit that subscribe button below.
Do it! Just do it!
Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Wano_Piece for One Piece memes, updates on the channel. We're also doing top cosplay for One Piece cosplay, and also we're doing fan art, One Piece fan art. So send your stuff and I'll post it. This week we are recapping chapters 331 through 340. We're trying to run to that 450 mark, so we'll be halfway there.
Run.
Alright, so when we last left off, the world government officer was there. He was speaking with Iceberg, but now he left. Iceberg said that these government officials wanted something from him that was his and he didn't want to give it to him. They keep trying to make deals with him and he's not trying to do it. Luffy and Usopp, when Usopp wakes up, they get into a heated shouting match about the fate of the Going Merry. Luffy is trying to explain to him that they can get a new ship and it'll be bigger and better, and that he's not the only one that cares for the Going Merry, but Usopp doesn't want to hear about it. He just feels like he's kind of frustrated because he lost the money for the ship. He's kind of frustrated about that. They're trying to tell him that that's not the reason, and he just feels like Luffy's just cutting anybody to the wayside, kicking anybody to the curb that gets weak.
How, Sway? Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Kanye.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more than you.
And I don't think that's fair because they need a new ship, and based on what the experts have said, there's nothing that can be done for the ship. So they get into a shouting match. Usopp quits the crew.
So if you're confused about what I'm saying, listen very carefully. I quit this.
And tells Luffy that he wants to duel him. He wants to duel him for the fate of the Going Merry. If he wins, he gets the Going Merry.
It's time to duel!
So when they duel, Usopp uses a ton of different dials and fire stars and all his techniques to put the whooping on Luffy. For a second there, I thought he was gonna beat him. I mean, Luffy hit him with a gum bazooka, and he catches it in an impact dial. And then he hits Luffy with an impact dial to the face.
Bruh.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
Luffy survives this and defeats Usopp with a gum pistol to the stomach.
That's a lot of damage.
That's gotta hurt. Especially because he just got beat up already, so it's insult to injury. After this, the crew decides to leave the Going Merry to Usopp. Usopp has already quit the crew at this point.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Now we find out that Iceberg has actually been shot in his house. So the whole island, the Water 7 Island, is in an uproar because this is their hero, this is their mayor, this is their go-to guy. He's the guy that brings in the money for this island. He's the guy that protects this island. And now he's been shot in his own house 5 times. 5 times. Twice in the front, 3 in the back.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
The Galley La Company believe it was the government, but they're not sure at first. Some people are speculating it might be the Frankies because the Frankies' house just got beat down. We still, at this point, we didn't know where Nico Robin was, so it's like everything's up in the air. Kokoro comes into town and she says the Aqua Laguna is coming. And basically this is high tide, a monsoon type thing, so it's very dangerous for an island country or an island. Water 7 is a water island, so it thrives off water. So everybody has to get to high ground in order to beat or wait out this high tide. Franky pops out, he reveals himself and the Square Sisters, Kiwi and Mozu, to Luffy and Nami, and he starts fighting Luffy. They start going at it. We find out that he is a cyborg because he jumps in the water and he can swim. He blows fire. He has arms that kind of swing out. They're connected to a chain, but they break out and punch people. It's pretty cool. He has all types of attacks. He attaches his arm, takes it off, and he has all sorts of attacks where he like twists his arm and it comes off and it opens up a cannon. It's like Android 16 from the Cell Saga, if you remember in Dragon Ball Z. He looks kind of just like that. Not really just like that, but he takes off his arms in that fashion. Okay, so what happens is Iceberg wakes up and he says it was Nico Robin that did this along with some masked man, right? And since Nico Robin is now considered a member of the Straw Hat Pirates because of what Admiral Aokiji just did in the previous chapters by, seeing that she was with the Straw Hats to adjust their bounty. She's now a member of the Straw Hat Pirates, so the Straw Hat Pirates also get blamed for Nico Robin's actions. Now, while Luffy is fighting Franky, the chief mechanics of Dock 1
And I stay under you fighting for some storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning.
pop up, and then they join the battle. They're fighting Luffy, and Luffy's trying to get an understanding of why are you fighting us. Luffy doesn't believe that Nico Robin would do this, but at the same time, in the back of everyone's head, we're still reminded of Admiral Aokiji's words of this woman has betrayed everyone she's ever been a part of. Franky uses a huge attack blast where it's an air attack, but it causes a lot of damage, and uses that towards the mechanics because they keep trying to fight Luffy and he's trying to fight Luffy because Luffy and his crew destroyed his house. Now, this gives Luffy and Nami time to escape. They escape, they head on over to Iceberg's place, they get in there, and Luffy's like, yo, what's going on? And he's like, well, Nico Robin's one of you guys, and I want to know why this happened. And then he tries to shoot Luffy. Luffy escapes again. Not that bullets will hurt him, but he escapes again, and it's just making the situation worse. Sanji and Chopper end up running into Nico Robin, and they talk to her like, yo, come back with us, we'll work this thing out. And she's basically like, no, we're not working this thing out. There's a cloud of darkness that surrounds me, and you guys are going to go down because that's just what happens when you're surrounded, when you're near me. And then she kind of disappears from them. What we also know is that this organization named CP9 is an organization that does things in the darkness. So they're kind of like the Baroque works of this area. They do things in the darkness. They're the high-class version of Baroque works. And if people disappear, it's usually because of CP9. Not sure what that stands for yet. Hopefully they'll get to it soon. But it appears that Nico Robin is working for these people to get some type of justice. Now, the CP9 people, the government people, they're all looking for something that Iceberg has that was passed down to him from his predecessor, Tom. Now, Tom was also the last guy that was the best shipwright there was. And they're looking for something. I'm not quite sure what it is. Maybe it's something that'll help ships go faster, help ships be stronger. Maybe it has nothing to do with ships, right? But this is what the government's looking for. This is what CP9 is looking for. I'm not sure if CP9 is something that is happening because of what the government did too. You know what I mean? Because the government keeps getting kicked out. He doesn't want to talk to the government. Maybe he sent CP9 in. But what we do notice is CP9 arrived at the same time that the government officials came, and CP9 is the thing that the guy whispered in Nico Robin's ear. She just kind of followed him wherever he was going. So Chopper takes this information back. I'm assuming Sanji follows or attempts to follow Nico Robin. That's his plan. He said he had a plan. And he sends Chopper to tell the others what Nico Robin said. And Zoro gives them this. He's like, all right, listen, we got to decide whether this woman is friend or foe by dawn, like by nightfall, because she's causing us a lot of issues right now. We need to know whether someone's holding her to this, and if there's anything we can do, or whether she's just a foe and we need to let her, be that way. She came on, we met her as an enemy, so why are we helping her?
You know what? But why though?
That's where these chapters end. Let me catch you up on the short comments. So Gadatsu and the Digger found a hot spring. They also found a forest captain, and he hits him with a jet punch, and now he's in charge of the forest captain. They go digging again, and they pop up in the desert of Alabasta, where they see Kaluza and Toto, and basically they bring a hot spring to Alabasta. They also create an oasis in this place. Now the forest captain also builds a whole village in this oasis town with the emblem that Gadatsu, has. It's like the same as his hair. So it's pretty dope. Gadatsu's out here making power moves, the industry businessman, I guess, but that's what's going on in the short comment. If you like these videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what was your favorite part of these 10 chapters. And remember, the Grand Line is a rough place. You're gonna need a pirate crew. Why not join the Wano Peace Pirate Crew? Hit that subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this one. Peace.